to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And running with power here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Jackson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
No, we changed it. 180.
Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, report. We changed it.
Jackson will throw again. He dumps it off for Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Hey, 180. Hey, middle. Sit on. Report. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
No, we changed it.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Takes it to about the 37.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down and 8.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy from the gun. And it is caught. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 55 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level.
The kick is good.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson from the shotgun. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now that after the sack. It'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
It's second down.
And throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting into your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game. Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Henry, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, report. You. What are you? What is it? 13.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And the 49ers first down.
Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pinheiro's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 8 yards out. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score.
49ers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
25 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
And Jackson throwing once more. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd down and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw again is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll fire deep, looking for more. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Sky Moore, 54 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
180. What? 180.
Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, report. 180. 13. Go ahead.
Now it's Jackson. Knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Purdy looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
At the 24-yard line.
13. Go.
Here's Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 79 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 2nd and 6 coming up. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. And again, touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Get set.
To throw is Purdy. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Here comes second down at 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's second and 10. Purdy to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Trenton Simpson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Here's Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Purdy, big fourth down play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Here's Purdy to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Connects with Kittle underneath.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Purdy to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so swaggy, so right. It's so swaggy, so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's Teddy, extra style, extra flow, swift for sale, like Five Below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dodd. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down. Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Being uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And Nix with the wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. He'll go play action with Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. And in motion is Ingram. A 1st down throw for Nix. That is caught side of the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Alpha, right.
first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
No, we take.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Yeah, deep ball for Bateman. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson, this a design run. We're going to work this down inside the 45. He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Captain. One more set. Away. Ready. Go. Bombers.
Nix now on 1st and 10. on the run to the right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Broncos.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he will get into the end zone. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Out to his right, going for it all. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incompletion.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and falls incomplete.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver,
He was covered
and it'll bring up second down. He'll step up and run this. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. It's going to be third. They need one.
No, we changed.
Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
17-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
10 yards.
Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up. He got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has done it again.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Rasheen Ali on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can this one's away. Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's rolling up here for Lamar. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And they say Packers football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock. Sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there who brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. Working quickly here.
You. 13. 180. Finish up.
First down, here's Lamar. Gonna let this one fly, deep downfield. Oh, they got it, intercepted along the goal line. And the Packers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Trouble, 38, down. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He cuts to the right, finds open field. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets it to the 15. And he goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Ali to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Designed run. Jackson keeping it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
First down throw for Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Love from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready? Thrown on 1st down, Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
That's to Reed again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Here we ready.
Throwing again. Love. That's complete to Reed out left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd down now. They need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking in the air. Love. And Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10. Once more, it's Love. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. The 50. 30. At the 20. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick six to watch.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Wilson with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
No, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. He couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Look down, here's Jackson. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he will take this all the way up near midfield. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Let's ready.
Love with it on first down. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Caught near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, set. 45, White. Ready.
On the sneak, pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like the defense got it. No touchdown. They recover, and this is going to be a touchback. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens have it at the 35-yard line following the turnover. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Jackson now on third. Has him on a quick hitter. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
10 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Lamar throwing again. Caught out wide. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Looking left, throwing deep. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
We're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Packers 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Wilson with a return here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Packers take over at 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Okay, right.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's cut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Spike, ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
It's not. Not. 180.
The drive begins with Henry. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This one left for Lamar. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Wilson with the return here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blue 32, Green Jack.
To the air with Long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Throwing, it's Love. He's looking deep once again. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game.
Packers 35.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Ravens feeling good with a 14-point advantage. First and 10 from the 32. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. This one set up for Lamar. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
1st down throw. Here's Love. That's low and bounces short of his man. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
We're going to pass it here. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. That'll be the pace here as the clock continues to run. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.